So I'm Addie, and this is my personal website that I created using Weebly.com. This is my homepage, just a simple picture of me, my name and my major, nothing else on this page. Then on my About Me tab, again it's fairly simple. I have a little bit of information about me and what I'm doing here at Susquehanna, and then what I plan to do in the future, and my email in case someone would like to contact me. My resume is pretty typical, pretty standard. I have things related to education and my work with students and children, as well as unrelated things like working in Subway. So there's that. And on this page I have my lesson plan. I made this following Susquehanna's lesson plan outline that we're to be using. I chose to do my lesson on Algebra 1. It's on factoring. As a math teacher, especially in the high school level, you don't usually teach just one subject of math. So I could be teaching anything from Algebra 1 to calculus. So I decided to start with the basics and do a lesson on algebra. So you can see my standards, essential questions, objectives, pretty typical. I would start my lesson with some vocabulary to get students acquainted with what we'll be doing, and then go through some examples, and of course monitor them as we do practice problems and assess them using some homework and eventually a test. So then we'll move on to my Google Doc with my subject matter expert information. I chose Gail Burrill. She is a professor at Michigan State University. I'm going to switch over here. I love this bio because it's what I found first and what made me think that she would be an awesome person for me to contact. She was actually in the classroom for 28 years, so she has an incredible amount of experience. And now she teaches at Michigan University, and she is in the teacher preparatory program, so she does what I would be looking for. She gets students like me ready to teach math. She's also really interested in using technology in the math classroom, which is even better for the purpose of this class and this assignment. So yeah, I thought she would be a great person for me to contact. So here's just some information about her. My references gives more detailed information. The thing that I thought was interesting about her was that she didn't have a doctorate. So most professors usually have a doctorate, but she doesn't, and it hasn't impacted her career at all, so I think that's very interesting. She's obviously been very successful. So I couldn't find a Facebook or a LinkedIn or something to contact her first. I was hoping to do so I could just get my name out there, say hello, and see if she'd be willing to answer some questions for me. She doesn't have Facebook or LinkedIn, so I decided to contact her on Twitter first. The last active tweet or last activity I saw on her Twitter was March 11th, so honestly I wasn't expecting too much from this, but I thought it would be a good way to get my name out there in case she came across it. Then I decided to email. I explained who I am, what I was doing, why I was reaching out to her. You can see my questions there if you want to look up here. My questions are specific to my lesson regarding how I can use technology in instruction, and other specific questions about teaching my lesson. And then she hasn't answered me yet, and so I called her this afternoon, her number that was listed for Michigan State University, so I'm assuming it's the phone number in her office. I was hoping to, say hello, contact her, refer her to my webpage and my email, and ask her some questions. She didn't answer, unfortunately, so I haven't made contact yet, but I'm hopeful. So yeah, that's me.